Hey everyone, Irit here, and I thought I would scrap a little bit with my stash. Now, it's unfortunate that I don't get to do this as often as I would like, but yeah, I decided to use my stash, and I showed you the journaling that I did on this background paper. And I did it on my new We Are Memory Keepers typewriter, and I'm really enjoying it. Truth be told, I think it is very expensive, very, very expensive for what it is. And if you have a wide format printer, then I guess you could quite easily type your journaling on 12 by 12 papers. But yeah, if you don't, then this is a good way, even though it doesn't type from edge to edge. As far as I saw, I think you can't really get to the edges, but you can roll the paper through the typewriter, which I can't do with my vintage typewriter. Also, the letters are, some of them are quite wonky, which I personally love, but yeah, if you're looking for like a really perfect look, then definitely a computer is better for that. So this paper that I used to mat my photo and add my journaling is an older Studio Calico paper, and I wanted to use paper for my stash, but then I kind of changed my mind through scrapping. I really wanted to use that chevron, that really bold white and yellow chevron as my background. That was my initial thought. But then I decided to add another layer behind my photo mat, and I decided I wanted to be a black and white one. Just from trying out different options, I decided that I really liked the black and white one, and then that led me to looking into my Felicity Jane papers, and then yeah, things happened, and I just found something that I liked better. So I was really considering using this floral, and I do think it looks great, and I do think the colors in the photos work well with this floral, even though that's not a must. But I end up using a different paper. So I'm not subscribed to Felicity Jane, but occasionally when they have kits that are more to my liking, I like to order the papers and then maybe a few other bits and pieces from the kits. I don't use mostly the stamps, so it's just not worth it for me to get the whole kit. And yeah, so that's what you're seeing here. So it's not like super old stash, but I think actually the papers that I end up using are quite are from older kits. And yeah, what can I say? The Felicity Jane stuff is really, really gorgeous. A lot of the kits are more muted in colors, and that's just less my style. But occasionally they have a more bright and vibrant kit. For example, they had one, I think it was in the summer, named Alexis, if I'm not mistaken. So that was a really gorgeous one. And I got the papers from that kit. So now I'm thinking this is the background paper that I decided on. This, I don't know, white, I guess it's white. Yeah, white on light pink background. And I am going to, I thought about using the word wonder from Crate Paper Here and There collection. And then I thought to combine it with Wonder Today, and I actually really like how that looks. But for some reason I decided not to go with it. I did like, I wanted the title, if possible, to be adjacent to my journaling, just to have it grouped together. I felt it looked a little bit better. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to use these gorgeous puffy words from Felicity Jane from one of the kits. I don't know which one. You can check out their website and see. But as I said, I just picked some bits and pieces, so not whole kits. And this is the ephemera pack from one of the kits. And I'm going to end up using some bits and pieces here. So I was just really having fun with this layout because of this huge photo collage that doesn't leave me a lot of room to play. And to be honest, this was very fun to make, but I do prefer using, playing with more embellishments and that sort of thing. And here I didn't have room. I mean, I probably could have worked a little harder to include more embellishments, but it's just a very simple style of layout. Not to say that it's not as pretty. I think it's lovely, but it's just, for me, a big part of scrapbooking is also playing with all the pretty supplies. And there's limited fun to be had in such a square and organized and cleaner type of layout. So it also took me, I guess, a bit longer than I would have expected on a simple layout to get everything placed, even though I think this layout took, I don't know, less than half an hour for sure to complete. But for something so simple, if I knew where I would put the stuff, it would literally take like 5 minutes to make this layout. So it's just not my usual style, and I think whenever you switch things up, it sometimes takes longer to, get things to look the way you want. So anyway, I'm going to add the date, and I'm going to use this, which is from the London kit, which was, I think, one of the 2017 kits, I think it was. And they used to have these sheets that you could cut apart, and so that's one of the tabs from that sheet. It has adhesive backing, so that makes it pretty easy to use. And the photos, I just took them while we were exploring, nothing too exciting, just our street. And just the weather is finally getting a little bit warmer and we can finally go out. It's been really, really freezing cold and we were all sick, and it was just, full of ice and snow outside. So really not fun to explore unless you're on some sunny mountain skiing, which we weren't. So but the weather is finally a little bit warmer, and we were just walking around and, with the usual stuff. I mean, Lily is 2 and it's really such an adorable age, but she has her own ideas of what she wants to do, and we have to negotiate a lot with her, pretty much everything. And she's, she's quite big and heavy, so it's not so easy just to grab her and go if she is resisting or has her own ideas of what she wants to do. So I've been doing a lot of diplomatic negotiating with this tiny girly. And of course, also a part of this trip was, like this just stroll was, convince her not to go into the mud and not to go into really, really muddy puddles and all kinds of things. So that's it. I added some bits and pieces and those gorgeous yellow florals. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you feel inspired to go make something using your stash. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.